Hey guys, welcome back to Ltsl, Learning to Self-Love. Last week's video, we talked about doing some 30-second meditations, stopping and asking ourselves why we may feel a certain way in a situation and what that's from. Really looking within was the key part of last week's. Hope you guys are still doing those affirmations. I still have my alarms to remind me each day, and at least once a week, guys. I hope you're doing something that re-energizes you, relaxes you, recenters yourself. Those things are important, and I encourage to definitely do it more than once a week if you can, or find the time to. Um, Personally, I've been doing it 2 to 3 times a week at least, meditating, reading, writing, just little things that kind of help me recenter myself. Um, and so let's get into today's content. This video is probably going to be kind of short, guys. But what I really want to talk about today is routine. Um, for being having a routine can be super beneficial, especially when loving yourself. For me, personal example, Monday through Friday, I wake up in the morning, I go to work, and because of that routine, I take better care of my diabetes. I feel better inside. I feel like I've actually accomplished something for the day. I don't kind of get down in any way or sort. But like when that weekend comes, sometimes I just want to like sleep in and relax, and then it kind of just starts to crumble. So my challenge to myself at least is to keep my routine into my weekend and figuring out what that looks like. For me, it's gonna be trying to wake up at 8 a.m. even on days I don't work, um, and just trying to keep myself busy in some sort of sense, whether it be like reading or talking to a friend or hanging out or writing or playing a video game, just kind of doing something to make it feel like I just didn't waste my day away. So, um, yeah, building that routine. That's a strong component. Now, some people may not need it, but I highly recommend having a routine or making one. And a routine can be something like where you have your whole day planned out, or it can be something as small as I wake up by this time and I go to bed by this time. Um, Starting small usually is always helpful and beneficial, so you can build into it and not overdo yourself. I recommend staying awake and bed like a sleep time, a bedtime where you're like, this is when I need to like start heading to bed. Now you may not fall asleep at that time, but you're starting to get into the routine and transition, so your body will become accustomed to that, and hopefully then you will be able to fall asleep by that time on a routinely base and get your solid amount of sleep because I can tell you guys that one's important, getting your sleep. um I also wanted to talk about today was taking care of yourself. Your health is extremely important, and now God, personally, I'm not a healthy eater, guys, not whatsoever. Like fast food 3 times a week, if not more, if not all 7 days a week. Well, actually, it's probably all 7 days a week. I'm not gonna lie. So, and I have an energy drink like every morning. So, I'm challenging myself to personally, instead of doing that energy drink, to start drinking tea and to use that as my energy. It's a healthier option. I don't think I need all the caffeine that energy drink supplies. On top of it, twinner out, a hot glass of tea is probably a lot nicer than an energy drink full of flavors and sugar and all the fun stuff. So I'm working on drinking tea, not just in the morning, but more casually. I'm not much of a tea liker, so I'm kind of forcing myself to do it, and sometimes that's what about eating healthy or taking care of yourself in little ways is about. Now, I'm not saying go big and throw out your entire what you normally eat, or like be like, nope, I'm on a strict diet now, because you do that for most people. Well, I can speak for myself. That may last like a week or two, and then I just go, well, I could take this day off, and then you take that one moment off, and it all just goes downhill. But that's also keys back into using that routine with what you eat, what you drink, how you take care of yourself, what increments you decide to measure and improve yourself by. Um, just simply taking it day by day is I say, the real way to go, because you can plan to be like, oh, I'll start doing this week, and then that week, and so on. And then by that time comes, it's so far out, you're just like, you could push it back. Whereas if you were just to do it right now, right in the moment, there's no pushing it back, and then there's just building your routine with it, consistently doing it. Um, so I recommend just maybe if there's one little thing you realize you could change that might be healthier, to go for it. If not, if you're already healthy, go you, because man, that's something I know I can work on. And building that routine and keeping to it. Obviously, there are going to be days where you don't keep that routine or whatnot. Something happens, or you sleep in, or whatever, it happens. But like, making sure not to let that stuff throw your routine off. So just because that one day you don't do it means you don't do it for the rest of the week, and then from the rest of the week to the month to the year, until you're just not doing it ever again. So setting those reminders is a lot good way. Like my alarm clocks, there may be a day I want to sleep in, so I won't have them set by said time, but I'll set them for the next day at that said time. That way I'm getting back onto that routine. Um, and just one of many ways of taking care of yourself and loving yourself is to take care of your body and your mind. And so just finding little ways to do that. Like I said, affirmations, doing once a week at least something that kind of relaxes you, re-energizes you, brings you back to, so you're not drained, you're not burning out. And building a routine. Well, till next time, guys, because I got nothing else. Take care and have a wonderful day.